Hi guys, so today is Monday the 10th of August and it is the first day of this whole virtual learning situation. So I look like a hot mess. My kids right now are in their live classrooms. Already I can tell one of my kids is just not having it. He's just bored. So I am going to start dinner, and this is why I wanted to film this video. I am going to make this, what we'll call it, in Spanish we just call it carne deshebrada. So it's just really thin meat, like shredded beef. So I'm going to show you guys how I make it. Now obviously my mom taught me this, but as you go through life, you end up putting your twist and your turns and whatever to the foods that you were basically either got a recipe from the internet or a recipe from a family member, or how your mom just taught you how to do things. So I obviously make my foods a little bit different now compared to my mom. So she ended up actually really liking this meat that I make. So she has asked me about the recipe and stuff. Now it's all about seasoning to me. It's all about seasoning. So I'm going to show you guys how I season it and how I make it. I mean, it's just honestly plain and simple. We're Mexican. We don't measure things out. We just sprinkle it until, what do they say? Until our ancestors tell us that's enough. That's technically what I do personally. So what we're gonna need, I'm going to get everything out and then I'll show you guys everything. My eyes are still so puffy. I don't know. I didn't sleep well. It looks like I slept well. I don't know. Does it? Maybe it doesn't. I didn't sleep well last night. But let's get to showing you guys what you'll need. And yeah. Okay, so what you will need right here is this is beef chuck roast boneless. Okay, so this is probably enough for my husband and my son. I usually don't eat whatever I make for dinner because I just leave it for my kids. I mean, for my husband and my kid. But I mean, you know, if you want more, grab more. This just ends up fitting perfectly in my crock pot. So I don't know what size this is. Personally, it was gifted to me by my mother-in-law, so this is what I just use. You're gonna need a crock pot, boneless beef chuck roast. So these spices, this is what really is gonna give you the flavor. So I put onion powder, garlic powder, I do some parsley, we do whole oregano, basil leaves, and the star of the show is bay leaves. This is the star of this show. This is what's going to give you that bomb flavor. So I'm going to put the meat in there. Now, my mom personally cuts it up. I personally can just throw it in there and it'll shred eventually. So yeah, I don't need to do that. Maybe if it was a bigger slab, I would need to cut it down and then put it in there, but I don't. So I'm gonna put that slab of meat in there, and then I'll show you how much seasonings I put in. So quickly, before I put the meat in, I do 100% extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit around the sides and, you know, on the bottom. I don't use water. I know my mom does, but I don't. I just, you know, put a little bit of non-stick olive oil, throw that slab of meat in there, you see? Okay, so let's start with onion powder. Then we're gonna go on with garlic powder, whole oregano, parsley flakes, basil leaves, and of course the star of the show, bay leaves. And this, I just throw 1, 2, let's do about that much, you know what, like that many. We're gonna turn it on high, cover it, and we will be every hour or so we're gonna come in and break it apart or flip it over. So I will show you guys through the process. Okay, so it's been about an hour-ish, hour and a half. So now I am going to flip it. See, it's starting to look a little bit more brown, more cooked, so not as red. So now I'm just going to flip this. And you can see it will have some juices, so that's the reason why I don't add water. And we're gonna close it back up, and then again, wait an hour, hour and a half. Then keep basically doing it. Sometimes I will turn it every so often, and sometimes I don't. Obviously depends. The house, let me tell you, is smelling delicious because of this. So just a little FYI, the house smells delicious. Okay, so it is almost 2 o'clock right now, and I'm going to show you that now it's kind of getting a little bit easy to pull apart. As you guys can see that. So it still needs more time. This usually takes 4 to 6 hours, more towards the 6 hours obviously, because it's in a crock pot. But yeah, it will start to break down, and once you can completely just get in there and not have to really pull at it, that's when it is ready. So there's still time, and you can see there's still a lot of juice. That's the reason why, again, I don't add water. Let's check up on our meat. Now, when I left, I did lower it down to low. Right now, I turned it back up because, you know, I'm home now. And this is what it's looking like. So now it is pulling apart much more easily, but not as much, you know, like not where we want it. Still not where we want it, but it is breaking apart, and it's been a few hours as well. So this probably will be ready by the time my husband comes home. So maybe it's 3 o'clock, so maybe by 4:30, maybe 5, this should be good to go. Okay guys, so update, it is already 4 o'clock and this is already finished. So I did break it down. All you have to do is really just with your tongues just do this, and it literally just pulls apart so effortlessly. So now you can do like a salsa with this, you know, make it a little bit spicy if you want. Do a salsa verde maybe. We just do tacos with this. So I just basically heat up some tortillas, cut up some cebolla y cilantro, a little bit of lime, and we are good to go. We could also put some salsa verde to the tacos with some sour cream. The sour cream that I like to use is oaxaquena, crema oaxaquena. It just tastes really better, like more rich. So yeah, basically that is how I make my, I don't know what to call it. Honestly, we just call it carnita, like carne deshebrada. So yeah, as you can see, it just pulls apart so easily. It's really nice and shredded. Yeah, so that is now done. I can just put it on low or keep warm. I'm just gonna keep it on keep warm, close it up, and that is it. And I will show you guys the finished product once I put it in a plate and plate it for you guys. Okay guys, so these are my tacos. So I just made myself 2 tacos. I was like, okay, it smells so delicious, I need to at least have 2. So these are my tacos, of course, cebolla, cilantro, and this is the crema that I use. Is El Mexicano crema oaxaquena. It's really, really delicious. and I did have some lime with it, squeezed a lime in there. And yeah, so this is how the tacos look. They are delicious. If you guys want to give it a try, let me know what you guys think, of course, if you guys want to see more recipes, and if you guys are going to try this out, sorry. So yeah, if you guys are going to try these out, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys want to see more recipes from me, please give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy now my tacos.